Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. The Menominee Maroons and Kingsford Flivers usually have very close football games, and while it isn't the Hofer Bowl anymore, Flivers coach Chris Hofer was looking for a way to upend the #1 team in the UPSSA Big School poll. Kingsford is 5th. Let's go to Fliver Field. Game is tied at 7 midway through quarter number 2. Ben Moreau is going to take the handoff for the Maize and Blue, and he's going to make a couple good moves, and that definitely is good for a first down, but the drive would stall. Menominee quarterback Justin Berlinski, well, sort of quarterback, it's the single wing. He keeps the ball up the middle, and we're still tied about halfway through the second quarter. Then Berlinski rolls left, finds Tanner Mathias, and that's inside the Kingsford 5-yard line. Berlinski will roll and hit Aaron Forsberg for the touchdown, 14-7 Menominee just before the half, and the Maroons stay undefeated by defeating Kingsford 28-14. Let's check on the #2 team in the Big 5 poll. That would be the Ishpeming Hematites against Norway, homecoming in Ishpeming tonight and a lot of other places. First quarter, Joseph Galini. Oh, that's a fumble by Dan Thornton and Dominic Sardini. Nick Comet recovers the ball and brings it back around 15 yards or so, and Ishpeming is in business. First play of quarter number 2, 3rd and goal from the 2. Dominic Sardini makes a nice cut right there. That's a touchdown, 30-0 after a successful 2-point conversion. Third quarter, Norway's Taylor Benetti finds Garrett Benetti. With this pass, that's good enough for a first down. Keep moving the legs, Garrett. Nice work. But a short time later, the Hematites recover a number fumble, and Ishpeming rolls to another victory, 46-0. The Hematites are also undefeated. Meanwhile, Marquette, number 4 in the poll this week. The Redmen taking on Gladstone in the Braves homecoming. Second half, Marquette leads 14-7. Gladstone trying to say something about that. Tyler Wells keeps it, and Tyler Wells is going to run for a while. And he crosses the goal line in good shape. The extra point would be no good, so Marquette still had the lead at 14-13. To the fourth now, Marquette driving down the 9-yard line. Brett Place slings it to Brett Beauchamp. He makes the one-handed grab in the end zone, and there's Grandpa Camo, always in position. Marquette keeps the lead and goes on to win 21-13. We have a tie for the first spot in the UPSSA Little School poll. Forest Park and St. Ignace share the lead. Dave Graff's Trojans entertained North Central. And it doesn't take long for the Trojans to come out on fire. Very first drive of the game, Lee Graff is going to get the handoff, and Lee's going to run for a while. This one's good for about 90 yards. He would not make it to the end zone, but he would 5 yards later. And Trojans are on the board. Then Graff will do it again. 27 yards. He ended up with 301 yards and 4 touchdowns on the night. And Graff will take this one 46 yards for another touchdown in the, we're still in the first quarter. North Central gets on the board. Devin Wozdraka with the 18-yard catch for Bob Granquist. But Forest Park would answer with a short 5-yard carry from Daniel Nasserini, and North Central gets one more touchdown, but it is Forest Park going on to win this one 49-14. Meanwhile, sharing number 1, St. Ignace taking on Johannesburg Lewiston. 4 minutes into the game, Cardinals quarterback Brandon Huff over to Logan Huff, and this is good for 10 yards. Then St. Ignace will get the ball. Gage Kresge to Cole Thompson, and that is going to be good for a first down just inside the boundary. Kresge decides that the game has been scoreless long enough, and he will go into the end zone from here, and that gave St. Ignace a 7-0 lead. And Johannesburg Lewiston just could not get on the board tonight. St. Ignace wins again by the count of 28-0. The Saints are still undefeated. Meanwhile, Lakeland and Hubbell, Maple City, Glen Lake met on the neutral ground at the NMU Superior Dome. Picking up third quarter, Lakeland and Hubbell up 18-12. Travis Wiltshire gets the ball stripped by Nick Wally, and the Lakes recover on the Lakers' 36-yard line. 2 plays later, 2nd and 9 from the 35, Brendan Middleton has green turf in front of him, and that's good for a touchdown. And after the failed two-point conversion, Lakeland led 24-12. Next drive for the Lakers, Wiltshire with the quarterback keeper. That's good for 16 yards and a first down. Then 4th and 8 from the Lakes 12. Wiltshire rolls out and connects with Duke Angers, who stretches for the touchdown. That capped a 6-minute and 50-second drive, but Lakeland and Hubbell added a couple scores in the fourth quarter to win 38-19. Bark River Harris traveling to North Dickinson to take on the number 4 Nordics in the poll. And Jonas Christian bounces outside for a good gain. Then Noah Berg will go around the far side, and he will be taken down after picking up 28 yards. This sets up Garrett O'Neill scoring from the 1, and the Nordics had a 6-0 lead. But Bark River came back impressively on the next drive. Alex Mathias will cut up the middle and spins for the first down. And the Broncos would cap off the drive. Jordan Sodergren keeps the ball, finds a hole, touchdown from 9 yards. That ties the game at 6. And Bark River Harris, an upset tonight. The Broncos defeat North Dickinson 22-18. A key Mid-Peninsula Conference game took place at Westwood. The Patriots are trying to bounce back after losing to Ishpeming last Friday. Iron Mountain is looking to start a winning streak after defeating Negaunee last Friday. And defense was the name of the game this evening in Westwood, and Ishpeming Township if you prefer. First quarter action, Iron Mountain with the ball at the Westwood 27 on 4th down, and that doesn't work as Tanner Hootery is sacked by Brandon Benda. Westwood also having troubles getting things done on 4th down. Trevor Burke sacked by Nick Jacobs. Next possession for Iron Mountain, 4th and 9 on the Westwood 40. Hootery finds Jacob Mongrain for a pickup of 10 yards. That kept the drive going. And Hootery hands the ball off to Justin Rock for the touchdown. And Iron Mountain would take the lead, and Iron Mountain would hang on to win this one by the count of 13-8. Let's go to the railroad tracks in Negaunee. Gwynn and Negaunee, and it's Negaunee's homecoming. And a pretty good start for the Miners. Number 24, Austin Johnson, he's off to the races on the opening kickoff. He finally gets knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Negaunee would punch it in from there in a 7-0 lead. Later on in the quarter, Austin Johnson again takes the punt before a late hit. That would set up another score by, Austin Johnson. And Negaunee has a very successful homecoming tonight. They go on to win 48-0. Over in Calumet, the Copper Kings taking on the Hancock Bulldogs, and it's Calumet's homecoming. And there they are. 3 minutes into the game, Tyler Lucas hands it off to Robert Urkala, and that's 23 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion gives the Copper Kings an 8-0 lead. Next, Lucas hands it off to Urkala, and you're getting an idea that Urkala had a pretty good night, and it would just keep right on going for Calumet. Caden Kangas scores from 44 yards out, and Calumet goes on to win this one by the count of 38-12. 8-man football. Rapid River still pretty darn good. Taking on Engadine. First quarter action, misdirection in the backfield, and it fooled our camera person. How'd that happen? Austin Wickland will be caught up with on the 80-yard touchdown, an 8-0 Rockets lead. Lucas Barrow would run it in from 15 yards out a short time later. And Rapid River keeps right on going, winning 58-18, and we will be right back. Hard to believe it, but hockey season has arrived. Opening night at Lakeview Arena for the Marquette Royals as they hosted the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings. And before the game, they unveiled their Minnesota Junior Hockey League Championship banner from a year ago. Kevin Shupinia made his coaching debut for the Royals as well, but it did not go well on the ice. River Kings on the attack. Bryce Leaf made 33 saves, but Tyler Harkins is going to get the one-timer for the goal, and Marquette gets blanked tonight, 3-0 to Wisconsin Rapids. College volleyball, NMU against Hillsdale. Dominic Yoder's team doing a very nice job so far this season as they take on a team in Hillsdale that is also undefeated in conference play. First set action, Madison Whitehead gets the kill, going cross court, 2-0 for the Wildcats. Then Lisa Studnicka will get the kill, but it goes just outside for the Chargers. Wildcats still had the lead. Studnicka had 14 kills on the night, and the Wildcats went on to win this match 3-2. 2-0. Tech Northern football Saturday night, 7 o'clock on our sister station Fox UP. Packers and Bears Sunday at 1 on Fox UP. Have a great weekend.